What's the thing you would most like people to say about your life? He was a great champion, or what? What would you like people to think about you when you've gone?
I'd like for them to say he took a few cups of love. He took 1 tablespoon of patience, 1 teaspoon of generosity, 1 pint of kindness. He took 1 quart of laughter, 1 pinch of concern, and then he mixed willingness with happiness. He added lots of faith, and he stirred it up well. Then he spread it over a span of a lifetime, and he served it to each and every deserving person he met.
Muhammad Ali, thank you very much.
Dr. Crip Show. This your boy, Dr. Crip. Please like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. It's Black History Month. Go out, do something positive for Black people, the youth in particular. Get off your butt. Let's end the violence out here. No more in 2024. You know what it is. I get a lot of, like I say all the time, I think I did another previous show on ghosts. But a lot of people be asking me to tell stories about ghosts. He a fascinating person, and I don't know what else to say other than that. He deserves to be out on the street. I hate he's sitting in jail, but it is what it is. But if he was out, it'd be a whole lot of stuff that'd be different in the 90s right now. I would pay a lot of money to see him out right now with all these other people that just got out, to see how they interact and everything. But like I said, I get a lot of phone calls and texts and everything, not just on the YouTube message and all that, but people are always texting me and sending me messages and asking me about ghosts and Crip walking and all this other stuff, and him fighting, and who would he be able to squabble this dude, this, that. And the only thing I can say is, man, ghosts is a trip, man, and I'm glad that I got raised under Ghost. You feel me? Because if it's one thing that Ghost did do for us, is that he taught us how to fight. He taught us how to fight. So when we hit that county jail, it won't be no busterism. So if you went to jail and while Ghost was on the street and you was a buster, I just feel sad for you, because you didn't learn nothing. Because anybody that went to jail under Ghost, under his watch, the one thing you do know how to do is you know how to fight. You know what I'm saying? Now, his leadership skills, they could have been a little bit better. We had a lot of opportunities to run stuff in LA. We could have been doing bodyguard. I remember the homie BJ, rest in peace, from 4-6, was like, look, man, he was like, we seen him at a club, and he was like, Ghost, listen, man, I'm all up in this industry, man. Like, man, it ain't nobody like you, cuz you need to really think about getting up in this industry, man. You could do a lot of pressing on these niggas. Niggas gonna want you around all the time. And Ghost was that just wasn't his thing. And I used to beg him, like, I was on the list still at that time, but we was, we still cool. I'm like, Ghost, we need to do that. And he like, nah, I don't, niggas, that's how you get caught up, this and that, But he would have been a forceful impact in the music industry, on the protection tip, on the, when you come to LA, how they say now, check in and all that. We would have been some of the main people if he would have went that way, but he didn't go that way. So that's probably why we didn't get as far as we did, but he could have got us in the door because he know a whole lot of people. But when the stories do come to my mind about Ghost, I have to tell them. So certain stories that just pop up. So that's why I'm telling this story right now. And this is a story of Ghost when he finally catches somebody on his list that has been evading him for years, you know. And actually, one time he had caught this same person before, some, you know, years before that, while when he just caught him at the story that I'm telling you about. He had caught him years before that. And guess who saved him? Your boy. And the only reason why I saved him at that particular time, because, you know, you was my friend, you know. And I knew you couldn't handle it, you know. But the person who I'm talking about, once you cross me and do something, you get in the wrong car with the wrong people, try to come press on my spot, or, you know, you want to talk about something new, you have become not an enemy, but now you are no longer can use my services as protection, because I saved a whole lot of homies, you know, from getting throttled, just smashed and throttled. So by this time, when Ghost caught this dude, he was off my list. So I was just sitting there. I wasn't finna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it's a trip. I like to call this story of Ghost when the spider catches the fly. And, you know, how Ghost would say, you know, and the spider is the predator of the spider. He shoots his web. And he just, you know, he caught this dude and he had him, and everything just went haywire after that. But it's one of those, it's during the summertime, where, you know, all the neighborhoods are now getting along, because, you know, the neighborhoods, like I said, in our sickness, which is a illusion, which gang banging is illusion, we can fight each other, kill each other, and then just go back to being friends over a period of time. And I'm not gonna say it's right, I'm not gonna say it's wrong, but that's the way gang banging is. So that's why you shouldn't gang bang, because you can get killed, and then 2 years later, guess what? We back cool with them dudes. You out of here though. Your family got to go visit you in the cemetery. So it's nothing really correct about that. I'm not saying that we supposed to just keep killing each other over and over and over and over again, but it's the madness of that is just, it's crazy, you know. That's why your child shouldn't gang bang. That's why your child shouldn't be a part of something like this, because if they lose their life, or they the person that killed somebody or anything like that, their life is going to be messed up, because 9 out of 10 somebody that told on this dude from that neighborhood that killed one of us, somebody that told on him from his hood, or somebody that told on him from our hood, and the guy is dead, you know. So it's always people lose. You always got in gang violence with Crips and Bloods, it's always two victims, the person that's dead and the person that did the shooting, because guess what? He's going to get told on eventually. You might get away with it for 10 years, but guess what? Somebody else know you committed that murder. And guess what they're going to do? The first time they get in trouble, you got it. They're going to tell on you in that murder, because it ain't no statute of limitations. And they're going to use that to tell on you to get out of jail. But like I said, this is one of these summers where all the neighborhoods was getting along. So we had another park, and we up there chilling. Everything is going good. Everybody having a good time. And then one of Ghost's victims that's on the list walk in the park. And, you know, I don't know if he knew Ghost was there, you know what I'm saying? But I think Ghost was probably hiding a little bit too, trying to hide behind people. So the dude, cause he walking over toward where the homies is at. So in our section where we were standing at, so Ghost would be high, like, let him get over here, cause I don't want him to see me, and then the nigga get scared and leave. So the nigga walk right into the spiders, walk right into the spider's web, you know. So while we sitting there, you know, Ghost just pop up out the blue. So you could tell instantly he was like, fear just catch you. And when that fear catch you, that should let you know right then you should have never been a gang member, homie. Because you can't be scared of no man. So Ghost got him. So now Ghost is the type of person that likes to play with his victim. You know, ooh, what's up? look at your arms. Like, oh, nice. Rolling, you got the big arms. You got the big legs, look. But all he doing is sizing you up. And you don't know how to say stop. You don't know how to say, come on, homie, I don't want to, I don't want no problems. You don't know how to do none of that. Because Ghost got you now, and he just moving around you in a circle like, look at the gluteus maximus and and your thighs and your legs, and you could squat, you could do you could do everything, and he's just sizing you up. And then he started playing with him, you know, like, yeah, homie, like you just, hey, little homie. Let me show you how when you get a big dude like this is what you're supposed to do. You sock him right here. And he punching on the dude, and the homie can't do nothing. He just like, yeah, okay, Ghost. Like, all right, man, I don't, you know, all right, Ghost. Yeah, I feel you. He laughing, and, you know, cause you don't know if Ghost is serious or not. And he's playing, he laughing with you, and you don't know what's going on. The only thing you gonna do, he waiting on you to do, is make a mistake or say something like, quit playing with me, cuz, or something like that. Don't do that. Or, hey, Ghost, hey, man, I don't want no problems. Okay, that mean money. Because give me some money, you know what I'm saying? But at this particular time, Ghost can't, you ain't gonna buy your way out of this. Because all your protectors, he hate. Ghost don't like none of them. So money is not going to save him in this. So everybody is sitting around like, damn, because everybody already know he got him. You didn't walk into the spider's web. So Ghost is playing with him, you know, testing his shoulders, this and that. And then when he start demonstrating, like, little homie, let me show you how to take down a big dude, this and that. Oh, no. You got to do something, and can't nobody do nothing for you. So Ghost is playing with him. He choking him. He doing all kind of shit to him, and then he went behind him and he put him in the chokehold. And now he got him in the chokehold, and he telling the little homie like, yeah, see, when you get him in a chokehold like this. You put your hand over this, and this is called the gorilla collapse. Boom. Next thing you know, Ghost got the homie all on the ground. It is bad out here. Now everybody in the park is looking like, you know, they action homies. Everybody like, nah, what's up with you? Why Ghost doing cuss like that? Like, it's a long story, homie. And ain't nobody finna stop Ghost from doing nothing to this man, because it looks like he's playing with him on the ground, but he really not. Ghost is going for the kill. He got this man in a full chokehold on the ground, and the homie is just like, he can't, he can't do nothing. And he choking him out. Basically, what goes, I done seen this before. What he's gonna do, he's gonna choke him out, get up off the ground, go through his pockets, take everything out of his pocket, take his watch, take his chain, take everything, and then he gonna leave. And then when people like, Ghost, why you do that in our park, cuz? What's happening? He gonna be like, no, let me explain. Cuz is a buster. Cuz. So he on the ground just choking cuz out. He can't do nothing. And for what reason, I have to this day, I would never understand why that this he a tune. He a tiny tune. To this day, I don't understand why the homie did this. We are in the park. Ghost has now turned it's about 10 different neighborhoods up here. Ghost and turned everybody is in the park is looking at this. He got him on the ground. Ghost is choking him out, playing with him, choking him. And then the homie say, hey, here come the police. What did you do that for? He said, here come the police, and it made everybody break because everybody was focused on Ghost and choking this dude out on the ground. So when he said that, it just made everybody break and run and all that, right? And Ghost had to let him go. And, he got up, the homie got up, went his way. Ghost got up, went his way, and it shook everything up. So as we looking around, we trying to figure out, like, wait a minute, ain't no police coming, but it's too late now. Ghost and let the homie go. Everybody's running, breaking guns, dropping, all kind of stuff. So, and I hate when Crips do that. I hate people that do that. I hate people that falsify the police is coming, and I hate people that shoot in the air for no reason at all. Worst Crips ever. Ghost got him. He had to let him go. He hot now. Because now, either somebody told him the homie was lying, or Ghost figured out himself, like, wait a minute, ain't no police coming. He just didn't know who said it. So once we all lined up, like, everybody go back to the hood. Let's go to the hood. We on our way back to the hood. So when we pull up in the alley, Ghost is hot because he done found out that the homie was lying, right? So when we get in the alley, Ghost like, nigga, you finna get seen, this and that. Nigga, you said the police was coming. Nigga, and I had cuz. Nigga, I was finna choke cuz out, go to his pockets. Nigga, whoop, that nigga's a buster. Woo, nigga, you got a problem with Big Ghost choking cuz out. Nigga, that nigga, you on his payroll, what's happening? I think cuz used to be fucking with him. I think the little homie used to be messing with the homie that Ghost was choking out. And he was just like, man, I Ghost, he ain't did nothing. I didn't want to see you choke him out. Woo. So he like, nigga gonna say, here come the police. Boom. So he sent two of them out there on him. Ate him up good. So Ghost was upset that day, right? So he was highly upset that day. So I think he started off with one dude on him, and the dude wasn't doing it. And Ghost like, man, get out the way. He said two more out there. He said two more out there on him. They beat the hell out the homie, and the homie got up and just walked off, and we didn't see him no more for about 3-4 years. But see, you can't let stuff like that ruin your career. That's what happens all the time in gang banging. You let stuff like that happen, you get ran off, and then you come back years later. Ain't nobody forgot that. Like, you left because you got a DP. So now when you come back, you got to get another DP because you've been gone for 3-4 years. Lord have mercy. That's why you shouldn't let your kids gang bang. But I like to call that story when the spider catches the fly and the fly end up getting loose. He shakes the web off because another spider came and did something or whatever. And that was the only time that Ghost really got a chance to get that dude. Because he had been looking for that dude for years to try to get him. And, I hope he don't ever go to prison in life. Because if he ever do, it don't matter how old you are, Ghost is going to get you. And that's my G homie. I love him to death. A lot of people would like to see him stay in prison and all that, but I'm one that like I'd rather have him back out here on the streets than some of these other weirdos that's out here. But that was just a little story about when Ghost catches the fly and the fly got away and he was hot. And I guess this is volume 3, Space Ghost. And when I think of some more stories, I will let you know about the homie Space Ghost and some of the stuff. Now, everything he goes do ain't always good. Now he do got some he got some shiesty stuff on his jacket too, like when he socked Dirty Braids. He socked Dirty Braids in the gym. He socked Dirty Braids in the gym because Dirty Braids was getting his hair braided at Ghost wanted this dude, right? Ghost had beat this dude up, right? And he always wanted to take his girl down. So the dude had went to jail to the county for selling dope. So he felt this is his perfect opportunity to go over here and get with his girl. So when he went over there to try to go get with his girl, Dirty Braids was in there getting his hair braided. So getting your hair, letting the female do your braids is a big thing depending on the situation and what's going on. So Ghost tried to go big on the homie then when he was getting his hair braided, but he was like, "No, I'm paying her, what to do my braids." But Ghost didn't care about none of that. His objective was to go over there to get with that girl, and you over here getting your hair braided. You messing everything up. So it was about the next day or so. We was in the gym, and I think Dirty Braids had did something, and Ghost deflected all that, and he fired on him like, "Oh, you did a punk move on the court," like, you know what I'm saying? And he like, "Why you fire on me?" Like, cuz, homie, you did some buster stuff, or somebody was talking crazy to Dirty Braids and he didn't do nothing. It was something like that. But the real reason Ghost fired on him is because he was getting his hair braided at that girl out, and he wanted the perfect opportunity for him to go over here to try to take this broad down. And when he walked in there, this dude was in here getting his hair braided, and he didn't like that at all. So, he do got some bad, he do got, and that was that night. Remember I told you on one of the previous stories, the night when they had him and they were always trying to jump on him, to snitch, the killer, and then Dirty Braids. Dirty Braids, they all had him. He was like, "You shocked me for nothing." He was like, nigga, you shocked me because of whoop. Ghost is like, "Dirty Braids, what you talking about? I didn't do nothing." He was like, "I didn't do nothing to you." He ran all up in Ghost's face that night. Because Ghost couldn't do nothing to none of them. You know what I'm saying? Because they had guns out there. But I wasn't finna let them kill the homie. That wasn't finna happen at all. Y'all just getting whatever off y'all chests on them. But yeah, that was just a Ghost story for y'all. I got some more. When they come to my mind, I will bring them to the forefront. But like I said, that's the G homie. You know, I wish he was out here. I wish him better days, and you know where he at. Keep your head up. Hopefully, you can get out. You got some get back to get out, and you can you know, get your life straight. You know, and run some of these suckers off that need to be ran off, and hopefully he can jump on my platform. No more in 2024. You know, the new rule for gang members is, in order to get put on, you have to be 18 with a diploma. That's real, homie. 18 with a diploma. Try it. Let's see how it works. We don't need no more Bloods and Crips. This is Dr. Crip Show, man. Let's get it. This is 2024, and it's no more. Let's end the sickness.
Once they take your life, you will start appreciating life. Like, I've been down 34 years, going 35 years, right? And I was sentenced to life at 16 years old. I was saying the difference between a person who has 5 years and me is that I've learned to appreciate life because they took my life. This person who didn't, he know that within 5 years he'll be going back home. A lot of people talk about rehabilitation. Rehabilitation starts with self. It don't start with the programs, none of that. It starts with self. If you want to rehabilitate, you got to start with self. You got to believe in it. You got to change your mindset. Because if you don't change your mindset, you're going to continue to repeat the things that get you caught up.